Hi, good evening. This is Shauna's Avenue with the news. A man was on Monday gunned down at his home in Burton District near Bogwalk, St. Catherine. He has been identified as 47-year-old laborer Mark Walker. It is reported that about 10 p.m. on Monday, residents heard explosions near Walker's home in the community. About 9:30 this morning, residents made checks at Walker's premises where they discovered his door kicked in. He was found lying on his bed, still wrapped in his sheets, with blood coming from wounds to his head and upper body. The police were called and the scene was processed and the body removed to the morgue. No motive has been established in Walker's death. Investigators are trying to identify the burnt remains of a man found in bushes in an area known as Recess Hill at Palm District in Threadways, Linstead, St. Catherine. The burnt body was discovered Tuesday afternoon. It's reported that there was a massive fire in the area on Monday. The cops say the area where the body was found is not accessible by vehicle. The police are reporting that a faulty tire may have caused Sunday's bus crash in Fern Gully, St. Anne, in which one woman was killed and more than a dozen children injured. The victims were on a trip to St. Anne when the bus crashed. Senior Superintendent Dwight Powell, head of the St. Anne Police, told the news that investigators have now identified the cause of the crash. On reaching in the vicinity of the Fern Gully, the right front tire of the vehicle reportedly blew out. The driver subsequently lost control of the vehicle, which collided on the left side of the gully, he determined. Several passengers sustained injuries and were rushed to the St. Anne's Bay Regional Hospital, where 49-year-old Suzette Thomas, a housekeeper of Wildman Street in Kingston, was pronounced dead. The news was informed that 15 of the victims remained in hospital. 7 children and 8 adults are among those admitted with serious injuries. 12 of the victims, 7 adults and 5 children, are receiving treatment at St. Anne's Bay Regional Hospital. This was disclosed by the hospital's Chief Executive Officer, Delroy Morgan, who told the news that 2 other children and an adult were transferred to the University Hospital of the West Indies and Kingston Public Hospital for further treatment. Meanwhile, SSP Powell said the recent surge in road fatalities in St. Anne is of major concern to the High Command. It must be noted that since the start of this year, there have been 10 fatal collisions, resulting in 12 deaths when compared to 7 collisions and 7 deaths for the corresponding period of last year. The Manchester police are probing the suspected drowning of a 17-year-old boy in Alligator Pond, Manchester on Easter Monday. The deceased is Nathaniel Thompson, a student of Alphonsus Davis High School in Spalding on the Manchester-Clarendon border. Reports are that about 10:30 a.m., Nathaniel and his relatives went to an area of a popular beach known as Sea Riv, where the teenager went for a swim and got into difficulties. Despite the best efforts of divers who responded, Thompson's body was retrieved from the water. It was removed to the morgue pending a post-mortem examination. An Anandal alert has been activated for 14-year-old Daniel Wilson of Canaan Road, Bamboo in St. Anne, who has been missing from home since Monday, March 25th. He is of dark complexion, slim built, and 163 centimeters or 5 feet 4 inches tall. Reports are that Daniel was last seen at home sometime in the afternoon wearing a white merino and black shorts. He has not been heard from since then. Anyone knowing the whereabouts of Daniel Wilson is asked to call the Bamboo Police at 876-972-6237, the police 119 emergency number, or the nearest police station. A man was shot and injured by a businessman who is a licensed firearm holder in Spalding, Manchester on Tuesday morning. The man was reportedly shot after the 68-year-old businessman heard sounds of a prowler on his premises, police reported. The 39-year-old injured man, said to be a laborer from Cobbler district in the parish, has since been hospitalized. His condition is not considered life-threatening, the police said. Reports reaching the news indicated that the incident occurred around 2 a.m. The police have declined to give further details on the incident until they do further investigations.
And thousands of Jamaicans have been waiting for. The movement of the tax-free allowance for online shopping from $50 to $100 took effect on April 1. The ripple effect, dozens of people flocking online stores. Some told us they're motivated to do even more online shopping.
I always purchase online, and whenever I purchase anything that is above 50, custom give me a warm time to give me my goods. Well, it's great. It's better for everyone.
Shipping companies too are looking to cash in. The increase means people are able to purchase more items valuing up to $100 without paying the customs duty fee. Ramon Eccleston is the manager of this shipping company in St. Andrew.
We're going to get more volume, so the more volume is better for shipping companies. So it's a great feeling, and I expect a lot more customer to shop.
But for local retailers, the increase in the tax-free allowance means fewer Jamaicans visiting their stores. For example, these store owners in Halfway Tree said popular online retailer Shein is their biggest competitor.
If we are sell one shirt, example for 8,000, them I go and she got get it for 2,000, 3,000, so it affect it.
And already, the store manager says January to April is considered their slowest period. Now they fear it will be made worse by a migration of more Jamaicans to international online stores.
Well, they have to set the PSL right now because no matter really sees nothing I really want. They're not going to make much. Say if one shoes are for $7,000, probably have to pay 9 feet now, local.
Business operators who sell along the streets of the city said they were already feeling the pinch. Dion sells male and children's clothing in downtown Kingston.
It has stressed me, God no. After I say, boy, I just stop saying, but again, I say, just have to try to see him. Just customer will say, I know the good things them I want them. I pay cheapness them alone. Them want your good things them say little and nothing.
I was told one of the reasons behind the high cost of goods in local stores is the cost of rent.
Car rent expensive. Yeah. The rent at $200,000 a month, so I have to sell it at them prices.
President of the Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises Alliance, Donovan Wignall, is one of the persons who pushed for the increase in the customs duty-free threshold.
$200 was what we were asking for. We got $100, so I think we'll take that. We continue to lobby to, have it increase.
With the challenges local businesses face now, Mr. Wignall, who is also a business owner, explained that companies will have to evolve and change their product offerings to keep pace with the changing market.
So, for example, you're selling clothes, you're selling watches, you're selling jewelry, you're selling small electronics, small car parts. Looking at the value. You will have a challenge with people who are shopping online. So if you're in a business that is going to be impacted negatively by any particular change in logistics that's going to see your business slump, you have to evolve, you have to adapt, you have to be agile, you have to make those changes.